Hello and welcome back to Patriot Contraptions Day. We're reviewing the Warrior 21-inch belt sander from Harbor Freight. Right off the bat, I love the way the Warrior belt sander looks. It looks mean, it looks aggressive, it wants to eat the wood for breakfast, and it's got a pretty powerful punch to back it up. This belt sander is powered by a 7 amp motor and runs between 500 and 1050 feet per minute. Feet per minute not to be confused with RPM. Feet per minute strictly refers to the speed of the belt relatively to the stationary ground which you will be sanding. In order to adjust between that range of 500 and 1050, there is a thumb wheel located on the right hand side of your foregrip. The foregrip also has a little piece of rubber on top of it, which makes the grip a little bit more comfortable for long periods of time. In addition, for that long standing run, you can also pull in a trigger and hit a thumb button on the left hand side, which allows you to lock the trigger in position. Then when it's time to change a belt, simply flip the grinder up on its right hand side and pull the little lever, and that will release the belt off and allows you to put a new belt on. Speaking of belts, the sander does come with one belt right out of the box. It's a 120 grit belt and it does okay. Now this brings up one issue I had with the Warrior, which is the knob for adjusting the belt. And the way you adjust the belt is by turning a knob located on the front left of the belt sander that tells the belt whether you want it to drift in or drift out. Now preferably you want the belt to drift out. Now I accidentally had the belt set to drift in a little bit, and 30 seconds into my first sanding, the belt was cutting right into the plastic side of the sander because I didn't realize it was actually doing that. I was only sanding for like 30 seconds and all of a sudden this 120 grit belt just cut right into the side of the sander. So that's a little bit of a bad design part. There's no metal there to stop the belt from sanding its way in. And with all that power, that 7 amp motor driving the belt, it was very easy for it to cut into your very cuttable plastic. So this sander has a lot of plastic on it, and that is one downside. But for the price point of $40, you're not going to get much that doesn't have plastic all over it. I'd say overall, they did a good job. It's a 5 out of 5 in my book, and it also doubles as a motor for my skateboard. So, until next time, Patriot Contraptions, hoping you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Woo!